Hi, welcome to Air Rifle Pest Control Norfolk here in the UK, or ARPC Norfolk for short. You can find us on Instagram under the same name. This is a review of the HUNTMAX NV1180, and they are mini digital night vision binoculars. They are a 3-watt 850 nm infrared with 7 levels of illumination. They have a 4x digital zoom and run off of a 32GB micro SD card that comes supplied with them. Power source is your standard 18650 battery, so no messing around with AAs or AA rechargeables. These state on the box to have a range, a night vision range of 250 to 300 meters. The image setting is between 2 and 12 megapixels and up to 1080 30 frames per second video. One of the nice little touches on here as well is when you're watching through, or looking through the binoculars, should I say, at night with a black and white infrared, there are a couple of filters that can be turned on. There's like a standard green IR filter that you can turn on, and also a purple one, which kind of helps with the old whiting out of the eye effect that you can get looking through black and white IR devices for too long. Right, so what we've got here in the box, just a HUNTMAX card, full set of instructions, really good instructions. Yet again, I'm finding I've got 4 trail cameras from 3 different manufacturers, and the newer ones have got much better instructions in them. No more broken English and poor photographs and diagrams, etc, etc. I found with my night vision scope add-ons, the newer ones, the instructions are getting better, along with the night vision binoculars I've had, and also the thermal spotter. So they do seem to be getting a hang of putting these things together now. And to be honest with you, the unit itself is such a piece of cake to work, that one read of these and you probably just put them aside. You'll never use them again, to be honest. I have already taken this apart to put the battery and the SD card in, but there's your little mini unit, simple on the back. Clip opens up for your 18650 battery. You've also got a tripod socket on there, which is really handy. Again, out of the box, cable. This is a USB to C now, not the old mini USBs. So you can actually plug this in for charging. You can also plug this in for downloading direct onto your phone now. I still personally prefer to charge the batteries in a separate charger, and also I prefer to take the card out and put it into a USB reader or straight into the Mac, but there is that, which is a much better option now. You also get a small hand lanyard, wrist lanyard, has got a couple of lugs on it, so you could actually put a neck strap on there if you wanted. But personally, I feel the whole point of these mini binoculars is that they're in and out of your pocket and not for hanging around your neck. So I probably wouldn't even bother using this at all, to be honest with you. But it is handy if you want. You just clip that on one side, and then once that comes out your pocket, you've got that to stick around your wrist, just in case they do slip and they do drop. But they're pretty well built, pretty sound, pretty rugged. You also get standard cleaning cloth that comes with them for the lenses and the viewfinder. And also you get a nice soft pouch, so you can keep these babies in when they're in your pocket, or after you've been using them and you want somewhere safe to keep them. Personally, I've got semi-hard cases for all my kit, wherever it may be, and probably do the same with these. So that's a very quick unboxing and just a quick overview of what they do. I'll now go through the functions and the overall rundown of what it does and doesn't do. Okay, so this is just a run around the unit, just to show what it's got on it and how it works, and we'll finish up later on showing you how the menu works through the viewfinder and showing some footage. As I've already shown, the flap underneath opens up for your standard 18650 battery, which isn't supplied, by the way, and your tripod, standard size mount. Really handy for when you're using these for spotting. If you don't want to keep getting them in and out your pocket, you can just put them on a tripod where you are and keep looking through them without faffing about. There's a rubber seal on the side here. You lift that up, and that's got in there the slot for your card and your slot for your cable, either for charging or for transferring if you choose to use it. Again, it's got these two little lugs here on the side, which you can put a single lanyard on around your wrist or around your neck. This is the viewfinder. It's a little screen with a rubber cup, so it's nice and comfortable, pushed up against your forehead. On the other end, you've got your lens and your IR. This is your focus wheel, so whether you're using that up close, I think it's the viewing distance is down to 3 meters and out to infinity, so that is your manual focus for whatever distance you're looking at. Again, with these screen viewfinders, like on the larger units I've tried, and on this one, if you wear glasses, you will still need to wear your glasses. There's no way of focusing that screen other than using your glasses if you need to wear them. So this is your set of buttons for moving things around. So start off with this one here. This increases your infrared levels from 1 up to 7 when you're in the infrared mode. It also zooms in your magnification, and it's also the up button when going through the menu. This button here is the opposite. It's the infrared down, it's the zoom out, and the down button on the menu. So pretty straightforward really, up and down, in and outs. This button here, this is your menu button. So when you click that menu button and you go in, that's when you use your up and down buttons to flick through that menu. And then this button over here, this is what you push to take the photograph or start recording the video, or it's the OK button for when you've gone into the menu, gone up and down, and whatever you want to select, that's your OK button. And then here, this button here, this is your mode button, and that flicks through from taking a still shot, a video, or if you've got stuff already recorded on there, you can go into the playback mode and use that. Again, your up and down buttons go through what you've recorded, and then once you've found what you want to play back or what you want to look at, you just hit this shot button again. It couldn't be much simpler than that, to be quite honest with you. Your power button is the one in the middle. That's on and off. So on and off, menu, up and downs, in and out for your zooms. Your OK button for stuff within the menu, plus taking your photograph or your video, and then that's your mode button for what you want to look at in recorded mode, looking at photos and videos, or it selects your photograph or your video option to take. Right, this is just to show you how simple the menu is. So hit the menu button and that takes you straight in. At the top there you can see starts off on the photo resolution. So by using the down button you can flick down the menu to all of the different options that you've got. It brings you all the way back to the beginning again, or if you want to go back on yourself you can hit the zoom in button, which is now taking you up. So like I said before, where you want to select something you hit the shot button, and so we're selecting photo resolution. Comes up, gives you the options. You go down if you want it at 8, and then you hit the shot selection button again, and there you can see if we move the highlighter off of it, that's gone to 8 megapixels, and that's the same as anything on there at all. High night vision sensitivity. So hit the shot button, takes you in. If you only want that sensitivity on mid, up, hit the mid, hit the shot button, and now if we move down you can see that night vision sensitivity level there. Go back up and highlight it and you'll see that set at mid. So that's how easy that is to do the menu. You literally go up and down with the zoom in and zoom out. You select it with the shot button, we'll put that back to high, hit the shot button, that's now set at high, and then we go back to photo resolution where I've just dropped that down to 8. Shot button, up button to 12, shot button back to 12 megapixels, and then to come out of the menu just flick back, and then that will be showing you either your day or your night vision sight through the unit. Right, so this is to
give you some idea of what these little mini night vision binoculars are capable of. The unit is set up on a small tripod, and it's set up where I normally set stuff up for reviews, so that everything is kind of standardized. So we're looking at bird feeders and bushes at the end of my garden, which are about 20-25 meters away. At the moment, you're currently looking at the unit in daylight mode, and you can see it's pitch black up there. Just to prove that, here's a torch. The torch is shining up there, and you can see that that's not infrared, that's recording nighttime colour mode, if you like, for want of a better expression, just with a torch. Okay, so if we turn that off and then we turn the infrared on, you'll see how clear that is, how sharp that is. And that incidentally is on 1x illumination. Now, with all these reviews, the actual quality of the image is going to be down to the individual, because everybody's eyesight is different. So with me wearing glasses and I'm looking at this screen, everything down there is currently pin sharp. That may be slightly out for you, but with the focus wheel on the front, you can easily just nudge that in and out until it suits your own eyesight. Now, that is a really smooth action. It's not too stiff, it's not too hard to turn, but it's not loose and sloppy and moving all over the place either. Like I said, the distance, we're about 20-25 meters, and that's pretty clear just on number 1 setting. But if we turn those IR levels up to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, you see how much brighter that is just over that short distance. And so realise that you can actually push this thing out to quite considerable distance, like it's claimed on the box, and certainly over air rifle distances, which I shoot over, and probably over LR distances as well, you'll find that that's more than capable of covering anything that you need. And illumination levels there are superb. Certainly a lot better than on my PARD add-on night vision that I use on my scope. If we zoom in, you'll see when we zoom in, we go down to a darker area. Okay, this is underneath the bushes. Again, we just refocus slightly to get that sharper for my eyes. Obviously the focusing is more critical at that distance, but you can see there how clear that is. You've just been looking at that when we started this section of the video, pitch black, you couldn't see a thing, and that's literally like daylight in there. And if we turn the IR down, back down to 1, even on number 1 IR illumination, you can see everything at that distance in amongst those bushes.
Right, just to sum up, the HUNTMAX NV1180 mini digital night vision binoculars. They're small and lightweight, yet tough and rugged. They slip easily in and out your pocket. They take anywhere binoculars. The unit takes photos and videos, and that quality is okay. However, the quality of the photos and the video are not as pin sharp and crystal clear as you see the image in the viewfinder. They're 69 quid. What do you get for that these days? Not a lot. £69 from AliExpress. Go treat yourself. Hope this review has been of some use. Please click on the thumbs up and the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.